Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be making white chocolate bread pudding for Father's Day because this is my dad's favorite dessert. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So now, before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and separate 9 egg yolks. What we're going to do is we're going to use a 9 by 13 baking pan, and you're going to do a layer of decrusted bread, and then you're going to pour the sauce on it, and then you're going to do another layer of the bread, so you need to make sure you have enough for 2 layers. Okay, so this is layer 1, and we used about 10 pieces for the first layer of bread, and we might end up doing 3, but I'll keep y'all updated. And with these crusts, you can make croutons out of it, and so we're gonna go ahead and set them aside so we can make croutons later. That way we just don't waste the edges. Okay, so now we're gonna add 2 cups of heavy cream and 2 cups of half and half into a saucepan. Okay, so here's 2 cups of heavy cream and 2 cups of half and half.
We'll go ahead and turn on the eye and start getting it to simmer.
There we go. I just take the yolk and keep going back and forth in the eggshell until I separate it all out, just like that. So now I'm going to melt the chocolate in the microwave, and I'm going to make sure and stir every like 20-30 seconds. But we always buy the Ghirardelli kind and do 2 packages of the 11-ounce kind, and it says, so make sure you have 22 ounces of chocolate. My dad has the cream sauce and low, and he's stirring it, getting it to simmer while I'm doing the chocolate. I also use a double boiler to melt the chocolate, but we find it's easier just to do it in the microwave. When we're melting the chocolate, we're gonna go ahead and split 1 vanilla bean and put it in the cream sauce.
You gotta split it down the side. Then once you start it, you should be able to peel it open. And it'll split as like this. That's where all the good vanilla is once you split the little pod. And what you do is you want to scrape that out into the mixture.
Do you think that vanilla bean is better than vanilla extract?
Yes, absolutely. You ever seen vanilla bean ice cream? You always see those little black specks in it? That's actually the vanilla bean.
That's not vanilla extract in it.
So what you do is you want to get as much of this black stuff in here as possible. And then once you scrape it and get it in there, you'll also want to put the pod in here and let the pod, yes.
Oh, okay.
And let the pod cook in it as well.
And then do you take it out?
And you'll take it out after it's cooked in there for a little bit.
Interesting. I like to do the first package of chocolate first, and then I'll add in the second. It's just easier to melt that way, in my opinion. So once I melt the first package completely, I'll add in the second and then put it back in the microwave. Add it in. Okay.
Okay, we're heating up the cream mixture right now. First of all, the vanilla bean. That's very hard to find, so you're probably going to look in a specialty store, which we had to do to find it. And secondly, as you're heating up the cream mixture, you don't want to bring any kind of milk product to a boil, so you really never want to heat it up too quickly. And you want to bring it to a simmer, so we're slowly bringing it up to a simmer, and we're continuing to stir it as we're doing it. And this is what the vanilla bean looks like in the sauce mix, and we're just about ready to add the white chocolate to it. So Sophie's going to go ahead and bring that over, and we're going to add it. And right before we do that, I'm going to obviously take out the vanilla bean, now that we got all the goodness out of it. Make sure the chocolate, you don't want to overcook it because it'll harden up. But you want to make sure it's thin enough so that when you add it to this mixture, it'll mix real good. And you're going to do it you're not going to dump it in there. You're going to slowly pour it in as I stir, because you want it to mix real well. Okay.
And continue mixing this until it's all mixed together. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna add a half a cup of regular sugar.
Yes.
Half a cup of regular sugar to the 9 egg yolks. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the half a cup. Okay, now while the heat is on low, I'm going to slowly add in the egg yolks.
Making this cream mixture, you have to be really careful, because if you add in the chocolate without it being soft enough, it'll clump in the bottom, which you do not want that. And you obviously want to temper the eggs in the sauce. You don't want to add all of it at once.
So now I'm going to butter the pan. Just like this, while my dad is still stirring the cream mixture. And then I'm gonna add the first layer of bread onto it. Now the first layer of bread is down. Okay, so now we did 3 layers of bread, and then between each layer we poured the cream sauce on each one. And so we did 3, and you need about 3 layers of bread for this to work. And we just poured all of it over the last layer. So now we're gonna go ahead and make the topping for it. So Dad, I was asking where Dad got this recipe. Where'd you get it?
Years ago, yes, that's a perfect cup. Years ago, we used to go out to eat at a restaurant called Oman's, and they had a white chocolate bread pudding recipe that we always loved. And so over the years, I started looking for the recipe, and I had a hard time finding it. I never could quite get it, and my mother had this recipe, and she said it came from my Aunt Joanne. Now, I'm not sure where she got the recipe from, but when I saw it, I said, I think this is it. So we started making it, and it's pretty much very similar, if not the same recipe as that one from that restaurant. And today,
Just like it.
the only difference we want to do today is I am going to make a strawberry sauce to go over the top. So you could put like a strawberry sauce, a raspberry sauce, you know, whatever you like. But
I think a raspberry sauce would go good on it.
Yes. So we're going to spoon.
But you definitely don't have to put a sauce over top of it. It's good enough without
you don't
it.
have to. We're going to spoon this over, but do it real lightly. If you do it heavy and light, then it won't cook well. Either the crust in some areas will not be cooked, or it'll be overcooked. So I always put this on real lightly, because if I do it too heavy, it just doesn't make a good crust. You don't want that cocoa to burn. And if you're like most recipes, it tends to cook a little more on the edge. So if you do get more of the crust or more of this brown sugar cocoa on the edge, it'll probably cook a little better than if you got it too thick in the middle. So I'm going to, this isn't quite all of it, but like I said, I'm not going to overdo it because every time you do, it just
doesn't cook right.
Doesn't cook right. It'll be either overcooked or undercooked, and you do not want that to happen with the crust. Okay.
So now we're gonna go ahead and put this in the oven. 35 minutes at 350 degrees. Look at my sweet baby. Oh, see, I want some bread pudding, don't you, Jetty? Are so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and slice up about a pound of strawberries, and this is for the strawberry sauce that we're gonna go on top, but it's totally optional. We're also gonna make a whipped topping sauce to go on top also, but both of them you do not have to make. It's good without it, but we just wanna go ahead and make it. Go ahead and slice all the strawberries in fourths. I think raspberries would be really good with it too, and you can just use the same recipe that we're using for the strawberry sauce.
Sophie's finishing up the strawberries. I'm going to put this on an eye, heat it on low, and then I'm going to add a dash of lemon juice, and then we're going to add the strawberries and mix it in real good. And then as they cook down, we'll add a 1/4 cup of sugar to sweeten it up just a tad. All right, now we're going to heat the cornstarch in the water with the strawberries and a dash of lemon juice. If you have a wooden spoon, that would be good to kind of crush up the strawberries.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add 1/4 cup of white sugar. Making sure it's like good and syrupy in there too.
So we're going to turn it off and wait for the bread pudding to be ready, and we'll pour it over.
Okay, so now we're gonna do 2 cups of heavy cream. That's 2.
We're going to start mixing that now. Add a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar.
Only a 1/4 cup?
Only a 1/4. And Sophie's going to stir that. And
Okay.
we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of white sugar also.
Oven, and this is what it looks like, and me and my dad are going to go ahead and cut a piece to taste test. Okay, so we just cut a piece, and we're going to add some strawberry sauce. And whipped cream. Okay, and now we're gonna go ahead and taste test it for y'all.
We can't talk, we gotta eat.
It helps a lot when you have 2 people making this, because it's such a you have to do so many things at once, so. But, okay guys, this was great, 10 out of 10. What do you think, 10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
This is amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I believe this is my 9th video. And so in my next video, in the 10th video, I will go ahead and announce my winner to my giveaway. But to be entered, all you have to do is like my videos, comment on them, subscribe to my channel, and sharing it gets you an extra entry. So please go ahead and do all of those things. Thanks, Dad, for being in the video with me. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Bye, guys.
Peace out.